right, this is my painting studio today. I'm Michael Pearl, and my wife has written a book called Yell and Tell. Sarah Sue Learns to Yell and Tell. It's about the need for children to be forewarned and forearmed against the possibility of someone attempting to sexually molest them. And so we are painting the illustrations. I'm painting the illustrations, and they're putting together this book. It'll be published out pretty quick here, and it's going to be a great help to a lot of young kids, 3, 4, 5 years old. Mother read it to them, discuss with them the need to be on guard against anyone who attempts to sexually molest them. Now, Jared has followed me here into my painting room and has some questions for me that he's going to play that you've been asking. Now, I haven't seen the questions, haven't heard them, don't know what they are, but I'm going to be glad to try to give you some answers today. So, Jared, what's the first question?
Hello, thank you. My name is Rocio from Michigan. I am calling because I would like to ask Michael Pearl, what does working out your salvation mean? What does it mean, and how do we do that? You know, knowing who we are in Christ, knowing that we're saved by grace, but how do you work out your salvation? Thank you. Goodbye.
All right, that's a good question. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling is what he said. You can't work it out until God's worked it in. In other words, salvation in the Bible is spoken of in 3 tenses. You have been saved, you are being saved, and you will be saved. Salvation as a package is God's gift to us. But salvation is not over with the day you're born again. Now, it's secured for you, it's reserved in heaven for you, but that's not the end of it. That's the beginning. Your salvation then, from the day you're born again throughout your life to the end of your life, is that process by which God not only has forgiven you, but does deliver you from the process of sin. So you must be delivered from the daily acts of sin as well as from the guilt of sin. And that's the working out part. In other words, if you look at Paul's epistles, he'll start off with 1, 2, 3 chapters where he tells us about our position in Christ and all that God's given us, the book of Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians. And it's a great blessing and a great encouragement. And then he'll say, now, put off also these. He said, you put on Christ, now put off these: lying, anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication. Put them away. And so that's the working out process. It is the process of he said, examine yourself. Is the process of examining ourselves and discovering those things that are sinful within us still, and bring them to Christ, and reckoning ourselves to be dead, so that on a daily basis we're delivered from the power of sin. That's working out what God's worked in. And so it's a process all of us participate in and will until the day we die. If we don't, then there won't be any changes in our life. Those changes come as we allow God to work through us that which He's already worked into us. It's like planting a garden. You put a tomato plant in the ground and you've got your garden planted. You say, I planted my garden today. Great. Okay, I'll wait 3 months and harvest it. No, you won't. What you'll do in the meantime, having planted that garden, is you will weed it, you will water it, you will sucker the vines, you'll go out there and pull those old tomato worms off. We did that this summer. The grandkids loved to come around and pull those old big long tomato worms off and squash them. And they'd take 2 or 3 of them and put them in a little lunch pail and put some leaves in there, and they'd turn into butterflies. That's not part of our question, is it? So we work out that which God has worked into us, and it's a process. It's a long process. It's a whole lifetime process. So it's not working for your salvation, it's working out that which is inside.
If you would like to ask a Bible question, email us at biblequestions@nogreaterjoy.org or call at 931-805-4820.